Yes, chocolate was money. In 1545, in the town of Tlaxcala, Mexico, someone wrote down the going rates. A good turkey cost 100 cacao beans. One ripe avocado cost a single bean. One tamale, also a single bean, not a picture of money. Real, spendable money. The Aztecs paid their taxes, their workers, and their dinner in the same little brown beans you now melt into a candy bar. And that was only the beginning. For the next 200 years, chocolate would also be a drug your doctor prescribed and a riddle that split the Catholic Church. Here is the part nobody tells you. Start with the money. The Aztecs and the Maya before them did not just enjoy cacao, they spent it. That 1545 price list is real, and it is oddly specific. A turkey hen, 100 beans. A turkey egg, 3 beans. A small rabbit, 30 beans. A porter would haul your load all day for about 100 beans. Small enough to count in your hand, valuable enough to save. And when a thing is both small and valuable, someone always fakes it. They did. A Spanish friar named Bernardino de Sahagun wrote it all down in the 1570s, in the record we call the Florentine Codex. He describes the crooked cacao seller. The trick was simple and nasty. Hollow out a real bean, or grab an empty shell and pack it with clay, ashes, ground avocado pits, or amaranth dough. Roll it in dirt so it looks aged. Then slip the fakes in with the real ones. Counterfeit cash, 500 years before the paper 20 in your wallet. Now the medicine. When chocolate reached Europe in the 1500s, doctors did not treat it as a treat. They treated it as a drug. You bought it at the apothecary, the old word for pharmacy, with a dose and a purpose. In 1631, a Spanish physician named Antonio Colmenero de Ledesma published the first whole book about chocolate. His title page sold it as a cure for the plague of the guts, for coughs of the lungs, for wasting sickness, even a help for women in childbirth. In 1662, an English doctor named Henry Stubbe wrote a book called The Indian Nectar and told patients to drink it once or twice a day to beat exhaustion. 10 years later, William Hughes swore chocolate worked against fevers, asthma, and consumption. Doctors even fed it to smallpox patients, not to cure the pox, but to pack on calories so the sick would not waste away. For 100 years, a cup of hot chocolate was not dessert. It was a prescription, and here is where it turns holy. Catholics fasted before communion and all through Lent. No food allowed. But was a cup of chocolate food, or was it only drink? Because if it counted as drink, you could sip it and still be fasting. This was not a quick argument. It dragged on for more than 100 years, popes and cardinals trading letters over a hot beverage. The Jesuits, who by then owned cacao plantations and earned real money on the trade, pushed hard to keep the drink allowed. In 1662, a cardinal named Francesco Maria Brancaccio handed them their answer in 3 Latin words: liquidum non frangit jejunum. Liquid does not break the fast. 2 years later, he printed the full argument as a book, and the Jesuits reprinted it again and again. Chocolate was now legal on an empty stomach. A candy had just won a theology debate. So, was chocolate really cash? Yes. Real, spendable, counterfeited cash with a turkey worth 100 beans. It was also a drug sold by name at the pharmacy, and the rare snack that forced cardinals to rule on it. We turned all of that into